All right, here with Coach Kindler. Coach, you guys are preparing for the HAAC Championships this Friday and Saturday at Graceland University. First off, talk about the indoor season and just kind of assess how you think the team has performed so far.
Yeah, it always seems like indoors takes forever to get here. Preparing all fall, all winter break, and then once it actually gets here and you start rolling into meets and start seeing some competition, then it goes by pretty quick. It's tough for me to believe already. This is an indoor conference meet this weekend, but at the same nature, I'm really excited to where our kids are at. We're very diverse within, especially our women's team, where we have some great upperclassmen, some great seniors in there, but then we have a lot of new guys and new women in there as well too. So I think a lot of it's been just transition, starting to understand indoor, starting to really compete. Weather's been a bit of a struggle this year, just being able to get those quality workouts in that we have. But I think our coaches, especially just the coaching staff in general, has done a great job adapting that, modifying workouts, and we've seen a tremendous amount of success so far. And hopefully we can continue on this weekend and go to conference meets and go after our third straight indoor title with both our men and women's side.
Also, this weekend, Coach, you have some seniors, some upperclassmen that have potential to be multiple champions, conference champions. Talk about who that is and what are some things to look for this weekend.
Yeah, it's really been outstanding 4 years for some of our athletes. On the women's side, starting off, Katie Thurbin hasn't ever lost a conference title in the pole vault, both indoor and outdoor. So for her to go 4 years in a row is really going to set history for herself, for Baker University and the HAAC to say that she's never been beaten at a conference meet, and that's outstanding at any level to be able to do that, especially with pole vault. She's been very consistent in what she's capable of doing, but with pole vault, it's just one thing, one timing can be off, but she's been able to do that over the last 4 years. Another four-peat guy is Gathright, Jeremy Gathright in the triple jumps. Never lost that title as well, and he definitely is prideful for that and is excited to be able to, now that he's kind of over that injury, he can get back in there. But with him, he's also he's won the last 2 years in the long jump as well, so he's going for his third in a row there. Last year, he's also the conference champ in the 200 and the 400 as well. So, for him to be able to say, hey, I'm a conference champion, but he's could potentially be a four-time in the triple jump, three-time in the long jump, and a two-time in the 400 and the 200, just shows what caliber athlete he is, and really as a senior, he's obviously going to be greatly missed once he's done here. Some others, Jenna Stanbro, she's won the 1K the last 2 years in a row. She's going for a third time in a row. Ariella Harrison, she's on the women's side. She won the pentathlon and the 600 last year, so she's going for back-to-back. Stephanie Nelson has always been a rock for us in the throws area. She's won 2 times with the shot put, and so she's going for a third with that. But what's really neat about that is the favorite coming in is Valerie Schremer, another senior for us, who is favored number 1 in both the weight and the shot put this year. So it's kind of neat that our teammates, but they're also vying for that individual conference title as well. So, I'm really excited. Obviously, our senior class has done an outstanding job to think about some of these individuals and the impact they've done over the last 4 years and what they've allowed for this team to really grow into. It's going to be a sad year once this season is officially over to see the senior class go. But at the same time, we're still plugging away and we're still going after these individual and conference titles this weekend. And if everything falls together, we should have a great opportunity to be able to go after another conference title on both sides.
What have been some highlights that you've seen so far this indoor season? Can you talk about?
Yeah, well, we got to start early with some of our athletes. Gathright, obviously, just being who he is, got to start off great with the triple long and the 400, hit some qualifying marks early there, and then unfortunately got hit with a little bit of injury there. And so he's been a guy that's been our rock for the last 4 years, and he's never really had too many injuries. And so went through, and now he's back from that. And hopefully he's able to go 100% this weekend. We've got him entered in most of the events that he's going to be contesting at the national meet. So our goal is to get him out there and just kind of test this. This is our first goal, and 3 weeks down the road is hopefully at the national meet, continue going there. So we're excited for what he's doing with his senior campaign. Katie Thurbin, has had another outstanding year. She's ranked in the top, I think, 5 right now at the national level within the pole vault to the women's side. She's been there her whole 4 years while she's been there. Valerie Schremer's had a great senior campaign with the throws as well too. She's actually, she came on really big in the shot put indoor so far. I think Coach Smith coming on new this year has been a great benefit for her, and has converted her into a spinner now, and she's doing a lot of great stuff there. We had Stephanie Nelson just this last weekend hit national qualifying mark. Kayla Hannum has had an outstanding year coming off of a great outdoor season last year, and so she's qualified in the long, the triple, the high, and the pentathlon. So she's really one of those that's our go-to girl on our women's side. We've got a couple other girls. Ariella Harrison has hit national qualifier in the pentathlon. Yana, a new freshman this year, she's hits in the hurdles and the pentathlon, the national mark. So we've seen kind of a wide mix of new people and some returners, to where we're really excited to where we're leading into this weekend.
Leading into this weekend, you'll take on the best of the conference. Talk about some teams that look to have the potential to fight for that top spot.
Yeah, for sure. Every year, Central Methodist has been really on the guys' side the team for us to beat. They've got second the last number of years, and they've done a great job. Coach Nelson over at Central Methodist has done a great job recruiting this year. We've got a lot of new guys in there. With the returners they have, should be a very strong team, and really a team to go after on the guys' side. On the women's side, Benedictine's done a great job, and the Missouri Valley's done a great job. So really, it's going to be kind of depending on kind of how things fall and looking at what the entries look like. Kind of depend on what teams are to go after there as well. Right now, on paper, we look pretty good on both sides, but that doesn't mean anything until we're actually at the meet and get into the events and start going after those marks.
Thank you, Coach, for your time, and good luck this weekend.
All right, thanks.